Welcome to Pod Capers, the official podcast for Place to Hang Your Cape. And this week, Ice, Ice Baby. Bim, 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 ba-da-doom, doom. We're doing an audio commentary on Cool as Ice. I know I'm just as surprised as you. Cue the music! Hello there, Capers, and as I said, welcome to Pod Capers, the official podcast for Place to Hang Your Cape. My name's Scott James Merridew, and this is the show where we talk about various geek and nerd-related topics, and are joined each week by a very special different guest. I am continuing my campaign to drive her insane with bad movie after bad movie. It's Jillian Diblasio.
Hello.
So let's see, what have we done? We've done Birdemic. What was the other one we did?
I don't remember. I think that's the
Scoob.
only one. Oh, yeah, but, we didn't watch that together,
No.
So I could, walk away from it and, kind of watch it. There was that, passiveness to it.
No, now I'm forcing you to be active and actually pay attention to the movie, which will drive you insane. Now, so this movie released, when was it released? 1991, a whole year before I was born. This was a vehicle for then prominent rapper Vanilla Ice. Are you familiar with Vanilla Ice at all?
I mean, I just know he's the one that does the Ice Ice Baby song, right? That's all I know him as.
He is indeed the guy that did Ice Ice Baby, and also don't forget his seminal classic featured in one of the live-action Ninja Turtle movies, Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Capers, we are going to make fun of Vanilla Ice, because you can't not make fun of Vanilla Ice. But I don't want anyone to think that we don't respect Vanilla Ice, because Vanilla Ice, now he's seen as being very dated, very bad side of the 1990s, but he worked very hard, and he didn't have an easy life growing up, and I don't want this to come across as bullying, because I don't want to bully him. I just want to make fun of an objectively bad movie, and that's all we're going to do. We're just going to have fun with it, okay?
Yeah, I mean, he made more money than I'll ever make, so respect.
Well, I don't think the amount of money you earn automatically makes you a target, but that's the thing. Don't want to target him at all, just the movie he was in. Same as anyone else in any other movie. But before we do that, we have to do the news. Now, we don't normally do the news on an audio commentary episode, but there has been a fair bit of news worth talking about, and I don't want to wait till next week, so let's run through some things. First of all, a lawyer had to say to his co-workers that he wasn't in fact a cat, and it's all anyone can talk about. Have you seen this?
I've heard of it, but I didn't bother to watch it because I don't pay attention to the news, so.
I mean, this isn't news. This is not news. This is just something that's gone viral.
That is
of a lawyer in a Zoom meeting had a filter of a cat on him, and he explained to his colleagues while he was trying to fix it, I'm not a cat. And now everyone can talk about it, but now we've talked about it, which officially has killed it, I'm sure. If we talk about it, it's guaranteed to make it no longer popular. Let's move on to some actual news. Gina Carano has been fired from The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
Because, now the reason for this was because she compared being conservative to being Jewish during the Holocaust. And, Gina...
I hate to be the one what pours cooled water on your small but perfectly formed bonfire.
That's stupid! No! Fuck off! That's horrible and anti-Semitic, and good. Good that she's fired. Good. I can't... And, of course, she's been complaining, saying, oh, it's oppression, oh, what about free speech? And I just want to grab every single person who says that by the scruff of the neck and explain, no, that's not censorship, that's not suppression of free speech, that's consequences for your fucking action.
Yep.
Like, because, I mean, we all know this. Like, I knew since I was a teenager that there are certain things that you can't say. Because if you do say it, there will be consequences. Like, the example I always think of, the example I always use is if you went up to your boss and told them to go fuck themselves, you would be fired. And no
Yes.
one would question that. But you can't hide behind free speech like it's a shield that guarantees you immunity from anyone either disagreeing with you or facing the consequences of your actions. And so she's been saying horrible things for years now, and now she's finally been fired, and we're all just going to move on and forget about her. And she's going to complain and whine with all the other conservative assholes, and we're just going to move on as a society and leave them behind.
You know, I wish the elections would reflect that whole idea of leaving the conservatives behind, but
Yeah.
here
Wait,
we
and that's the thing. See, it's not even leaving conservatives behind. It's just leaving assholes behind. But they claim that because they're conservative, that every time someone disagrees with them, they're victims. Oh, we're being prejudiced against. Well, if you don't want people disagreeing with you and ignoring you so much and calling you out for your bad behavior, stop behaving badly.
Yep.
That goes for anyone. You know, this is above politics. I mean, that's the thing I think a lot of people don't realize. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle or what side of the political spectrum you fall onto. If you say horrible things, people are either going to not want to work with you, not want to talk to you, or are going to want to talk to you, but what they're going to be able to talk about is how much they don't like you. And yeah, that sucks, but you kind of got to deal with it because that's part of being an adult. Anyway, other stuff I want to move on to. The Ray Fisher DC Warner Brothers controversy deepens with Charisma Carpenter, an alum of both Buffy and Angel, speaking up in support of Ray Fisher with regards to Joss Whedon's horrible behavior. And
Yeah, I mean, part of me, and I said this to my boyfriend Andrew. I was like, didn't we already go through a thing where we all kind of said, yeah, Josh Whedon's probably an asshole when Age of Ultron came out? And I guess everyone forgot about that discussion because we're suddenly talking about it again.
I mean, I didn't remember that conversation. I just remember thinking that, okay, that movie was only okay. I don't
Well,
recall
I
anyone
feel
talking
like
about.
I feel like people were saying that he was probably an asshole towards women based on the way that he wrote Black Widow's backstory. I feel like that was a big thing where people were like questioning, is he really like a writer for women because he has Black Widow being like the worst thing for her ever is that she can't have children anymore, and like all this really like stereotypical like bullshit for women's like backstories. So I feel like around then a lot of people were talking about like, well, does that mean that he actually isn't for women and maybe he is actually an asshole towards women and has like more negative opinions towards them than we thought? And then everybody just kind of forgot about that, and now we're like, oh look, he actually is an asshole. And it's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. I mean, he said horrible things to Charisma Carpenter, according to her, when she was pregnant during filming of Angel. He basically made comments about her weight and said how he kept on asking her if she was going to keep it, according to her. That was a direct quote. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, I'm still very much separate the art from the artist. I'll still love Angel and Buffy and Firefly and all these things. But Joss Whedon, I mean, I've already moved on from him, and I've talked about how I don't care about him anymore. I don't want him to be making stuff anymore. But this just further cemented. It shows how far back this problem has gone and how much, again, and I'm part of the problem with this sort of thing, how that sort of thing has been ignored. Admittedly, I had no idea, but so I think, and another thing that actually Alex Mirabal pointed out at one point, I remember her talking about it, is that it took a white woman talking about the sort of thing for a controversy against a black man to be taken seriously. Now, that's not a dig at Charisma Carpenter. It's just a sad state of affairs we find ourselves in.
Yep. Yes, it is.
It's really fucking annoying. However, I want to move on now to some slightly better news. HBO is making a Last of Us TV series, and they've cast Pedro Pascal as Joel.
Life is good.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it can be better.
I mean, okay, so some people have a mixed opinion about this. Everyone thinks Pedro Pascal, great actor, that should be great. Other people have said, okay, yeah, but is he really Joel? I think most people thought like a Hugh Jackman-esque sort of thing.
Well, here's my thing. I was thinking a Hugh Jackman-esque sort of thing. I don't really care who plays Joel at this point anymore because, The Last of Us 2 sucked ass. So, like, I don't really care anymore. I'm just like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll watch it when it comes out, but I have no stake in this game anymore.
Me neither, because I've not played any of the games. I wanted to for a while, but then
the first one's great. The first one is great. I loved it. Beautiful.
But here's the thing. I mean, from what I've seen of both the games, they seem to be very cinematic.
Yeah.
And they're very story focused. So why even bother making a series at all? Aren't you just making like a Walking Dead knockoff at that point?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they're making it into a series. I guess for me anyway, playing the first game, I wasn't a big fan of the gameplay in the first game just because I don't like that type of gameplay to begin with.
Cover shooter sort of thing?
Yeah, so I mean, to be able to see the story just play out in live action form and like maybe expand on some things that happened in the first game might be interesting. But I mean, I only care about what happens in the first game. I don't care about the second one, so...
I mean, you can watch an edited sort of movie of the games. So
well, that's why I'm saying maybe they'll expand on some stuff.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no dog in this fight. However, I will say they've also cast Ellie, and they cast her with Bella Ramsey, who we may know played Lyanna Mormont in Game of Thrones, and the main character in the Netflix series, Hilda. And she's a very good actress, so I'll be very glad to see her in that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Moving on now to some other Pedro Pascal news. I only bring this up because talking about him just now, he's recently come out in support of his sister, who has come out as trans. Pedro Pascal's sister, Lux, has come out as trans, and he's been very vocally supportive of her, furthering the notion that Pedro Pascal is just a lovely human being.
Yep. Glad I loved him as Oberyn Martell, back in the OG days.
Oh, God, yeah. Actually, funny thing, going back a bit further, he was in Buffy as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was in like one episode of season 4 when Buffy goes to college. He was only in one episode, but he was in it, so.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, I don't have anything more to add to that, just that. But no, we very much wish Lux Pascal the very best. Moving on to some more casting news. Apparently, Keanu Reeves has been approached to possibly play Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I mean, really? Keanu? Like, my opinion of Keanu fluctuates. Like, sometimes I think, okay, he's a pretty good actor in certain things. And other times I think back to his English accent in the Dracula movie he did, and I just can't help but think,
Ooh, you suck!
It was a very bad accent. No, Keanu! We don't speak like that! Stop it! And, I mean, he's only been approached. He hasn't been officially cast or anything yet, so he might have said no. Who knows? But a lot of people I've been hearing have been talking about how actually Carl Urban would be better, but then we have to remember that he's already been in the MCU, so that's probably a non-starter. It's just kind of annoying. But I mean, I'm guessing you don't have any great big dog in the Keanu Kraven idea?
Yeah, I don't care. Listen, when you get to a certain age, you just stop caring about these kinds of things. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I guess I'll just wait until it comes out and see what happens.
I'm 29 and I still care passionately.
Yeah, well, I'm older than you, so you'll get there eventually.
No, I'm going to be bitter and vocal to the day I die. Anyway, we need to move on now from the news to Cool as Ice. And, so this was a vehicle for Vanilla Ice. It was specifically designed as such because these record executives that he was signed to learned that Ice Cube, from an NWA rapper at the time, Ice Cube, was going to be in a little movie called Boys in the Hood. And basically said, hey, we should do the same thing, but worse. And this is what happens. Who's in this movie? Vanilla Ice, obviously, not playing himself, ironically enough. He's playing just a completely different person. Other people you may have heard of is Michael Gross, who was the dad in Family Ties. You ever see Family Ties?
I don't know names, so I don't know. If I see his face, I'll be able to say, yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. Honestly, the biggest person, and I doubt you'll know her, the biggest person in this movie is Naomi Campbell, who's a very famous British actor, supermodel, businesswoman. She's quite a big figure, and she's in this movie. So
her name sounds familiar, but
you
I
probably
don't
will
know.
have heard of her. Honestly, the biggest person in this movie besides her is the person who ended up not being in it, because one of the major roles in this movie was offered to Gwyneth Paltrow, but her dad said that she couldn't be in it because he thought the film was going to be crap and hurt her career.
I mean, that checks out for Gwyneth Paltrow, so, you know.
I mean, it's the early 90s. Anything was possible. Now, I think, though, we're done delaying. I think we should just get on with Cool as Ice.
This was the worst idea I've ever had!
So, what we're going to do, Capers, is the same thing we always do with the audio commentary. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and on 1, we're all going to press play together and watch the goddamn movie. Jillian, are you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be for this magical Valentine's Day experience.
Oh, yes, because we are recording on February the 14th, so I know, Capers, you'll listen to this a bit lately, but while you're listening along this, maybe grab that special someone, hold them tight, and remind yourselves that your love is much better than any presented in this movie. And if you're single...
Yeah, I was going to say, my special someone is not participating in this.
He's a smart man. But as I was saying, if you're single, I feel your pain. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this was done with Universal.
I wonder if this is on Peacock. Stream for free with some ads.
I refuse. No.
I mean, I did get to watch, like, Brokeback Mountain on there for the first time ever.
Oh, I've heard good things.
You know, there could have been more sexy time between the two characters, but it was good.
Give me that gay cowboy lovin'.
Exactly.
Ah, the 90s. It's so aggressive.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I think this person singing now is Naomi Campbell. I'm not quite sure, but... Oh, God. Now, you might be thinking that this is a very odd tone to set. You know, very upbeat, and surely, though, if this is such a bad movie, it's gotta go be the same like this? And then we get this guy. Yes.
I like how he still has the tag on his hat.
I don't know why. Did he just buy it?
Well, sometimes what they do for sets is they'll buy clothes and then they'll just return it. And the tag has to stay on, obviously, for the free return. So I'm wondering if that's what they did, and they just said, fuck it.
Well, I mean, this movie did have a budget of $6 million, so...
Yeah, they probably forgot to take it off. I think the tag has to still be with the piece. So, I've done that before where I've had to be the PA that returns the clothes to the store.
Oh God. That's not good for anyone.
Or
Here's the problem here's the problem though. I don't know rap. It's not a musical genre that I'm very familiar with, so I don't know if this is really bad or not. I just know that his clothes are really tacky.
I don't know. It sounds a lot like Will Smith rap, like where it's like,
Safe.
it's safe. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. But I don't know rap either. I'm just a simple white girl. So
God. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of Eminem. That's got to count for something, right?
I don't know. I would say no, but
Yeah. Yes, Ice. We do indeed have the idea. By the way, Vanilla Ice in this movie has the name like Johnny or something in this movie. I would not be referring to him as such. I would be calling him Vanilla Ice the whole movie because that's who he is in this movie. My God, how long is this dance sequence going to go on for?
forever. It's the whole movie.
Oh no! What have I done? Yep, you keep on playing those credits.
I mean, that is a trope of the 90s as well as having an opening credit sequence. I feel like as time has gone on, we've kind of gotten rid of that.
Yeah, but I miss that in television shows, but not movies.
I miss that in certain films too. I feel like Tim Burton is like one of the directors that does opening title sequences really well. So, yeah, I feel like if the director does them well, I kind of miss them, but otherwise it's like a take it or leave it kind of thing. I mean, this one's terrible, but
Stop humping the air, Ice! Stop it! Oh God, the sprinklers are going off. There's a fire. Why are you all still dancing? Evacuate! Head to the fire exits!
oh look, it's over. Finally.
Oh, thank God. It only took 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, they had to play the whole song,
And now we're in one of Jigsaw's underground traps, I guess.
I was gonna say, it feels like going through like a haunted maze at Universal Studios.
Oh God, the hair! Why is it in brick form? Ah, the 90s, where you could be unironically called Monique.
Also, when you had to actually give a phone number on a piece of paper instead of stalking them on social media.
Oh, it was a better time, it was a simpler time.
It's also a time before we had to put area codes in our phone numbers in the United States.
I have no cultural context for that, I'm sorry.
So, like, before, back in the day, you used to have, like, the first 3 digits and then the last 4 digits was your phone number. But then when cell phones became really popular, you actually had to put the area code as part of your phone number because there were too many phone numbers.
Because America's too big?
Yeah, because there were just too many people, like, that had cell phones now and too many numbers. So numbers were getting repeated, so you had to put the area code.
Wait, so were they partying all night and now they're just driving all day?
Sure.
Also, they're not wearing helmets. That's very, very unsafe.
It is, but, they're also in the middle of nowhere, it looks like, so, I mean...
Ooh, it's a person on a horse.
Yeah, I imagine stupid people doing that out in the middle of nowhere.
Slow motion and record scratches do not belong together. Oh. Wow, what an arsehole.
She falls off the horse and dies, and then it becomes a murder movie.
Good for her. Yeah! He jumped in front of you. Don't do that! Ice! I hate you. Vanilla Ice and macho do not belong in the same context. Oh god, he's just detestable.
I mean, it was the 90s, you know.
It's a very odd topiary styles in this town.
Yeah.
Okay, I want all the trees to look like mushrooms. But sir, that's terrible city planning. I don't care. I want it. Oh no, my bike has suddenly stopped working for plot reasons. Yeah, maybe don't
Even
do the
though
maintenance right in the middle of the road.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you think, Jillian? These people, worse than Hitler or only slightly better?
I mean, I will say if it was me, I would contemplate hitting their motorcycles if there were no consequences. I don't think they took it far enough.
I'm getting a very early Nickelodeon vibe. It is indeed crazy and whack. There's a map on the roof. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I have a map on my roof.
I mean, I don't have a map on my roof, but I do have like a sort of. Well, it's not a map of the world, but it's like an outlay of the London Underground. There's a terrible rapper here. I need your help getting rid of him. Okay, we went from hip hop esque music to this Twiddly Dee music. I'm getting musical whiplash.
I mean, it's the 90s, so. I also like how Vanilla Ice's hat has metal on it.
It's very shiny.
Yeah, it's very shiny.
Oh, they don't quite know how to fix motorcycles. What hijinks? What the fuck are you doing to that sandwich?
Yeah,
Stop it.
That's disgusting.
And you know what? We made fun, but I kind of want to live in this house. Not with this food, but you know. I mean, look
No,
at that.
the house looks cool. I would live there.
Okay, is that a giant salt and pepper shaker, or is it just forced perspective? No, it's
I-
giant.
Yeah.
It's giant.
Nice.
Oh god. I don't know what's real anymore. That sandwich is going to kill him.
It is. It definitely, yeah, he will, you know.
It's pineapple. You know, once I had a university lecturer who told me that actors are some of the bravest people in the world, and seeing that actor eat that sandwich, I believe him.
Yeah.
Did they just completely disassemble the bike?
I think they did.
What is he doing?
I mean, he's bored. He's just gotta dance, you know? He's gotta keep those feet moving.
I feel like we've gone into a
Wait,
different movie.
these guys are going into college? They look so much older.
Yeah. I think what you actually meant to say was, oh, it's you, get the hell out of my face.
Yeah, exactly.
I just got a weird tingle in the base of my skull when he said that. It was not pleasant. Oh, no.
You know, I would be like, don't touch me. See, this is
She went
why
from
it
punching
pays
him to...
this is why it pays off to just have a resting bitch face all the time. Like, nobody would bother doing that to me, I'm convinced.
Oh, his name is Nick, but he said Dick. That's some clever rhyming. Almost as clever as earlier when he said, lose that zero and get with the hero. And now
I
we're
mean,
watching television.
it kind of worked in Hercules, so why not?
Yeah, but anytime a gospel choir sings it, you know, it automatically makes it true, you know. Okay, so here's the question I want to ask. Is that his normal way of talking, or is he emulating something? Because I don't want to make any
I
assumptions, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know him well enough in other like media to know.
the movie's on fast forward for some reason. Hey, if it gets us to the end credits sooner, I'm fine with it. Oh. Here's the thing though, I'm used to like British 90s, which was basically the 80s, but everyone was wearing slightly more colourful jumpers. This is American 90s, which is a bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
Thank God she was able to talk with us. Slow news channel. Huh?
What?
I don't know. There are flowers on the TV. I love this place. And now we're in a bar. As evidenced by my being in several Tremors movies. I don't know why I said it like that. I like the Tremor movies. Oh, he's shaved his eyebrow as well. Oh. A girl with a horse. If I said that to my dad, he would throw something at me. Why am I hearing Super Mario noises?
Obviously, because that kid's a gamer, man.
Huh.
See, he said, "Oh yeah." He clearly he went to the next level or something.
Him.
Man, he's really flying in that game.
Maybe he's doing a
Get
speed
those-
run. You
Yeah,
know?
get those coins.
I just love how there's a super, well, not super, but kind of serious movie going on in the background of this Vanilla Ice thing.
Also, where's the video game that he was playing?
It's hidden away in a movie where they can actually afford to, put it on screen.
Still going.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Aw, you fucked up, kid.
Oh no. Gonna have to sacrifice a Yoshi.
I like how he went into now he's in a dungeon. Like he went from dying to in a dungeon. That doesn't make any sense.
Ow! You hit me with the camera, you dick! She's got a plan.
Yes, because nothing says like winning a woman over by robbing her.
He looks genuinely pissed. I mean, I think it's funny. Not in a laughing along with the movie sort of haha, more like a laughing at the movie sort of haha. I mean, in terms of like bike repair when it's been taken apart, that's actually pretty damn quick.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the California desert.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. Is there a California desert?
Yeah, that's the desert.
Okay. I never thought I'd be in a Vanilla Ice movie. Swear to God. I had dreams. I had goals. Oh, good. I hope we're going to get more bike jokes. Oh, thank God. He changed his jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks so bad. Actually, you know what? Looking at this for the 90s, camera work isn't that bad. Well, this is a fine how do you do? Who names a club the Sugar Shack?
Whoever owns the Sugar Shack.
Yeah, that would be my first guess too. Oh, I do hope he won't make any bad impressions with any youngsters. And it's going to be years until Google Maps is invented. Give me some slack.
Yeah.
We know we're new in town.
Nothing says like, I'm about to go after some guy like parking right in front of his house, eating lunch, where it's
I mean,
clearly
remember that
visible
scene in
who I am.
Goodfellas where they parked outside the guy's house and talked while preparing to murder him?
No, I don't. It's been a
That's because it
while since
wasn't in it.
Yeah, okay. Good. Riveting music.
Okay, we've got a choice between this music and Vanilla Ice's music. It's Sophie's choice. Okay, so what would you call that hairstyle? Like a flat top quiff? I don't know.
I have no idea. Vanilla Ice's personal hairstyle.
All right, I'll have a complete Coke.
Oh man, there's a rift between her and her boyfriend.
I wonder if it'll be filled by a lovable rapper.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at that smolder. My God.
I like how he saw. First of all, they've been waiting out there all day. He saw them waiting in front of his house, and yet he just didn't try to leave.
I mean, she looks okay. Do you reckon they didn't tell them what movie they were in? Maybe they told them they were in a very serious gangster movie, not a Vanilla Ice movie.
They definitely didn't tell them that, because no serious gangster movie would have them eating their lunch in front of the car, like on the car in front of the house that they're about to like go in and then wait hours later to actually do anything threatening.
That's a good point. Oh my! Well, that is some impressively synchronized moves.
Yeah, no, it is impressive.
Oh, please. Not bland lyrics. Not sassy lyrics. Funky lyrics.
Why does he have like a towel or a t-shirt in his back pocket?
I don't know. It's a good question. I just don't know. What? Why is she impressed by this? What happened to punching him in the stomach?
I wouldn't be impressed by it.
Well, that's another classic down the drain.
Yep.
Sampling should be outlawed. Either be a cover or be nothing. Immediately tries to leave. He holds her back. It's very threatening. What's he doing? No, stop it.
I would not be okay with that.
That's not a dance move. He just lied on her. Lay on her.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
know. Oh. Did the writer take a break from reality for a second there? You know, something to like about the opening, it did have some good dancing in it. What's this?
It's a woman awkwardly being brought into a dance circle and being expected to join.
It's never good. You know what? Credit this actress. I believe that she's actually into this monstrosity of a human being.
Yeah, I do. I believe it too, and I'm just really questioning it, you know?
Oh, I am too, but I have many questions. But you know what? She's selling me on it. Credit to her. That can't be easy. One of many good questions in this movie.
Well, she did threaten to call the cops, so there's something.
Yeah. Shred of sanity. And he grabbed her too. Can we have any likable characters in this movie, please?
No.
Don't apologize. I'm getting a real Edward Jacob vibe from this movie. Just like two awful people surrounding this one girl.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Jillian. I thought this was going to be a fun, silly movie about Vanilla Ice. Instead, it's this.
Happy Valentine's Day. Man, I am so glad I did not date in high school, early college.
I don't blame you. That was nice of them to stop. In any other movie, they would just sprayed her. Not in this movie.
I mean, in real life, too, they would have just sprayed her.
Christine? No. Is this a ninja car? Why is it so silent? He's saving her for some ne'er-do-wells. This is Twilight! There's a lot of them around here. Could the movie be about her? Not
Yeah, I know, right?
I've heard of this song.
I just don't get it. Why don't you guys leave?
Yeah.
Just leave. That seems fair.
Of course, I'm not going to explain why I think it's a bad idea. I'm just going to be ambiguous until the third act climax.
Yep.
That's why we're sitting here in the dark at night.
Mm-hmm. Instead of, just packing our car and just, fleeing.
Are we going to have a Vanilla Ice action scene now? Is that going to happen? I don't think I'm ready. Well, a man's got to look out for his homeboy. Oh, God.
Yeah, action scene.
Does Vanilla Ice know karate?
I mean, I feel like they would teach some of those moves in a basic self-defense class.
Vanilla Ice, the hero we need, but not the one we deserve. Maybe this was a serious movie. Maybe this was a movie about a family who were trying to escape from some bad people, and this girl gets caught up in her dad's life or something, and then Vanilla Ice just took it over. What
Could
the
be.
fuck? I'm frightened.
Yeah, I mean, ladies, don't ever fall for a guy that does these things. Also, what the fuck? Don't put shoes in a bed with white cover and sheets. What the hell?
This is just so wrong on so many levels. Boundaries, Vanilla Ice.
Honestly, I think if someone were to do that to me, well, they might be dead because I have a handsaw and by my bedside, so, But if I didn't have that, I think I would be most upset about the shoes on the bed.
Okay, why do you have a handsaw by your bed?
So I needed to buy a handsaw to work on building a cat tree that I'm working on for my cats. And we just decided, you know what, that's a good self-defense weapon in case if somebody tries to break in. So let's just leave it by the bed. So that's where it is.
Okay.
I mean, my mom used to have a machete by her bed.
I'm never moving to America.
Yeah.
Are you going to be even more awkward? Ugh. I hate you.
Yeah,
I know I've
I
already
know,
said
right?
that, but this is not cool. This is not. Oh no! Don't do it, Kathy. No. That's fucking ominous. Watching, waiting.
Yep.
The 90s, where people were fine with exiting a house through windows.
Well, yeah, that was that whole Clarissa explains it all,
Yeah. Yeah, we get it. He's wet. Can we move on?
Oh, that's a cute outfit.
See, kids, this is what we call dressing normally, as opposed to ice. Although, again, no helmet.
Yeah.
So I used to drive motorcycles. Incredibly dangerous to do so without a helmet.
No, yeah.
It's not even funny.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
What are they building in that place?
Especially in California, it's definitely not safe to drive around there without a helmet.
Nah. What the hell? Oh, I know people over here that work construction jobs love it when rappers invade their workspaces.
Why would you bring a girl to a construction site for a date? I don't
know.
understand. I don't understand that.
Vanilla Ice, are you trying to have a moment? Like, that's the thing. That's the weird thing with this movie. They are trying. They're failing completely, but they are trying, and I kind of respect that. And yet, it's still utterly hilarious. Their ineptitude.
Again, why are you at a construction site for a date?
The park, a bar, the library. There's many places you could go.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many like hiking trails and like parks in Los Angeles. I don't understand. The observatory, you could go there even though it's not open during the day.
The beach.
Yeah, the beach, the Hollywood sign. There's museums.
Why do I get the feeling that we're in a music video right now?
Because we are.
We are. You're absolutely right. We are.
What do you mean, what do you do for fun? You're in
Saw
LA.
her riding a horse.
There's theme parks.
I mean, I was given to understand the whole point of like most of that part of California, specifically LA, was devoted to entertainment.
Yeah, it is. I will admit, though, I mean, this could just be because I like to stay at home. There is a sense of, yeah, there's a lot to do, but there's also nothing to do at the same time.
Yeah. It's like when you look in the fridge and you're like, I'm hungry, but I don't know what for.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely has that feeling. But I also don't like California, so that could be why.
And yet you live there.
I mean, I live there for my jobs, here for my job, so.
Oh.
Yes. Kiss the guy that's been stalking you and quasi-threatening you, breaking into your room.
Feeding you ice. Probably has bugs in his teeth from not wearing a helmet while riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Gets angry at a horse.
Yeah.
God.
That's definitely the guy I want.
He's not even wearing a shirt. It's so dangerous. Okay, so here's the question. Assuming better production value, better script, maybe even better director, maybe Ice gets a few more acting lessons, could this film have worked?
No, because he's an asshole.
Yeah. As I'm thinking, what if his character wasn't an asshole?
Oh, then yeah, I guess. I mean, I still wouldn't watch it, but
No, me neither.
so I guess the answer is no then, since we both said we wouldn't watch it.
Because even if it was much better, it's still a Vanilla Ice movie. You can't escape that.
It's another music video. We went into another music video.
It's a very pretty music video, but it's still a music video. Don't shake your ass at me, Vanilla Ice. I won't have it. Shook his hair like Farrah Fawcett.
I'm just listening to the lyrics and how bad they are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I should do for President's Day, just to make Andrew drive me out to the desert and we'll shoot a music video just like that.
Oh, what a gentleman. All the other horrible things he's done, forgotten, he held open a gate.
Her whole family has been kidnapped or held hostage.
And now Ice must save the day! Ugh. Oh god, no, not with Vanilla Ice. Anyone but him. From that mobile phone you don't have because it's 1991.
Yeah. Call from the desert.
No, you saw him with them during the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you saw them during the day.
Okay, I think we get that translated. It means the bad man tried to break his friend's motorcycle. I'm sorry I did that so slow. I don't have, the homeboy dictionary with me. Oh, now you're respectful. Can I just say, for a decade that gave us Michael Jordan playing basketball with Looney Tunes characters, this is a weird movie.
Yep. I mean, nothing will ever compare to Space Jam. It's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna remake it. I don't know if it'll be successful.
I mean,
Can't
LeBron James is a better actor than Michael Jordan, I'll give him that.
Yeah, but you can't remake perfection.
No, it's true. Oh, yeah, shake it, Grandma. I changed my mind. Could the movie be about her? Cinematic goldfish bowl.
That is very bad. Do not have fish in a bowl like that. Please, you will kill your fish. Be responsible fish owners.
We rode in a gang, but then they left one of us to die. And so we struck on our own, but now the lap's pulling us back. Oh wait, no, that's Red Dead Redemption. Never mind. Yeah, you don't really come off as hardened criminal. Oh, he used to be a police officer, okay. I would just like to remind everyone watching at home that this is a Vanilla Ice movie. And again, he's still trying. Look at him. Look at the pain on his face. He's giving it his all.
Well, yeah.
Though, again, this still all begs the question, why don't you leave?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the protocol would be to call the Witness Protection Agency and tell them what happened, and then they would have to move you again.
Objectively not true.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we rode around on his bike. That's a bond that will last a lifetime.
Yeah, he only tried to break into my window once.
You know it's true. That everything I do it for you.
And yet I allowed myself to be on television, which started this whole thing.
Oh yeah, you would think. Oh jeez.
Because I thought covering my face with 2 fingers would be enough.
Can you imagine if your little brother started emulating his haircut? Then what would we do, Kathy? Ah.
I mean, staying away from Vanilla Ice isn't really going to do anything when they know where you live.
They went up to the door. What does he think that's going to achieve?
It's not going to achieve anything.
Oh, but she can still leave the house. Every word out of your mouth makes me sick to my stomach. What this word mean? Oh, we're approaching the end of the second act breakup. The script. It's all I've got. You can't. You just met. No, that's a valid question. Answer it.
Gaslighting.
God. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, lady. Did I wake you?
Did Vanilla Ice wake your cat? Oh no.
No, I woke her because she was just being so cute and I wanted to pet her. And
Distract me. Distract me from his
distract
heinous
me.
performance.
I like how he just left his friends behind.
Yeah. Some say they're still in that town, waiting for the bike to be fixed, but
Yep.
it never will be.
He should
This
drive
might
to
look
the
kind-
little Danish town. He should go to the little Danish town while he's riding his bike.
A little Danish town?
Yeah, there's like about 2 hours away from LA. I haven't been there yet because of, the virus. There's like a cute little town that has a lot of architecture that looks like that's Danish architecture.
Huh? Yeah, he should go just appear in there with his bright yellow motorcycle. God.
Another music video.
Yeah. Oh no, Ice is pouting. Oh God, I was right. He's trying to emulate his haircut. Yeah, so did Vanilla Ice, in fact. And he brought a helmet. Maybe this kid is smarter than Vanilla Ice.
Good job, kid.
You're lying on a sofa outside. Oh God, he's taking another kid. Someone stop him.
I sent you the town, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Just in case.
Well, that's your own fault for standing there, man. Yeah, because this is what this movie needs. More bike fixing scenes. We're an hour in.
I mean, we need to know how the progress is going,
Did that kid just give the finger?
Yeah, he did.
Good on you. Good for you. Yeah, it's not at all because of your behavior in any way. Oh, kid, no. Don't go down a bad path. Oh god, he's going to break and enter again.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, nice. Jeez. So they can't afford Mario, but they can afford this game.
What is with white people wearing shoes in the house? Like, I don't understand it.
No, me neither. If it's hardwood, maybe, but carpet? No.
I wouldn't even do it on hardwood. I never wear my shoes inside. Ah, America's Most Wanted. I remember when that was a thing.
Got a similar thing over here called Crime Watch.
Yeah, but I don't think they do America's Most Wanted anymore. I think it's over.
I'm just thinking that the bad guys from Home Alone are just watching these two and thinking, oh god, we're lame. They got the kid way easier than we did.
Yep.
Mind you, this kid didn't have enough time to set up traps.
I mean, it teaches you, don't play video games.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that? Don't turn off the game in the middle. God.
I take it back. When I said this movie was trying, what it actually thinks I think the actual thing is, it thinks it's better than it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I would be, wondering where my brother is right now. I'd be, calling his name. And then, at that point, I would think to call someone. And then I would notice, hey, the cord is ripped out of the phone. That's weird. Maybe I should go to a neighbor and call the cops.
Instead, she has a nice, pretty moment of her gazing inside a fishbowl. Because that's what this movie's priorities are.
A fishbowl that is not set up properly to hold fish.
No. Who sits like that?
Oh, I sit like that all the time.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't actually do that.
Hey, you keep a hacksaw by your bed. I'm not making any assumptions about you, Jillian. Not anymore.
It's a handsaw. Okay, I think that's slightly different from a hacksaw. I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry. I do apologize.
I'm not knowledgeable enough in saws to know if it's different, but I think it is.
I think that's the kind of saw blade, because you can have hacksaw
maybe.
blades of different kinds, so you could put that on a big saw or a hand saw. Are you Googling it right now?
Yes, I am.
I mean, the alternative
Yeah,
is
no,
watching
it's
this movie.
different.
So.
It's completely different. It's yeah.
Okay. And then she turned invisible. Oh, it was the One Ring.
So I didn't think to call you and let you know.
Even after, you, Dad, specifically told me that bad people were after us.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh my god, this. I liked Kathy, but she's a fucking moron.
Knock properly, Ice.
She's not here. Behind.
Whoop. I just noticed there's the word sex written on his arm. Why?
I mean, he has a lot of things written on that jacket. It's kind of hard to see it all, but yeah. It's a ransom note. Oh.
Please don't confuse it for my audition tape for American Idol. I mean, why would anyone want to visit you, Kathy? God. That is way too jaunty a doorbell for this scene.
And let's not call the cops.
Yeah. He flipped me the bird. What, the guy on the bike? No, Tommy. Fair enough. Based on her perspective.
Well, we know that the dick guy is lying.
Well, no, because he did see them on the bike.
He did, but he said he just saw them, which
Oh.
Tommy's been missing for longer than that. Like,
fair
there's,
enough.
like, you wouldn't have just seen him. And he said that Tommy looked scared, which he didn't. He flipped him off, so.
Oh, yeah.
So he's lying.
That's evidence, Kathy. Ow! The tonal whiplash! Ow! Everyone
I
in this
mean,
movie
that's
needs...
fair.
It's called a video cassette tape. Well, gang, looks like we've got another mystery on our hands. Imagine that, Vanilla Ice solving crimes around America.
It's the construction site. You know, the one construction site in all of LA.
Yeah. The construction site.
The only one.
Why would they take him here?
Because
witnesses
nobody's
here?
there.
I suppose. Why is no one there? Construction sites famously have people there.
Well, that's the question of... Well, not necessarily. If they're on, like, a long break because they have to wait for, like, a permit or some dumbass shit, they won't be there. They'll just leave it there.
Okay.
There's plenty of abandoned sites around here.
Ice detective mode, activate! Least intimidating bad guys ever.
Well, maybe they're trying to make the kid feel comfortable, you know? I like how they looked around and were like, I don't think anyone's here, and then drove away, even though there's clearly an empty building.
With lights flashing out of it thanks to the lights they carry. I thought he meant like a cannabis joint for a second there.
Yeah,
it's like, whoa, okay, we're going there.
I mean, you could probably get that without, you know, you could probably get it now. You don't have to wait.
I bet Ice. God, look at his hat. Did they just do bird sound effects?
Yeah, they did.
I made the Batman joke earlier, but it's officially on the same level as the 60s Batman show. His facial expression is how we're all feeling right now after listening to that. I just went for a harrowing, psychologically traumatizing experience. Chill.
Yeah.
That's an appropriate reaction, again, to the haircut. Oh my god, what did they do to them, you poor boy? Yeah, I think the police would have been able to solve this pretty easily. They could have listened to the tape, they would have gone there.
They could have called the cops also a lot earlier, before any of this had escalated to this situation.
It's almost like the B plot of this entire movie, or probably even the A plot, was entirely pointless. Don't say that like an insult! That's encouraging. And so Kathy abandoned a life of college and horse riding and unlimited prospects to go on the road with Vanilla Ice. She regretted the decision almost immediately.
Yes,
right in front of the police.
Right in front of the police.
Oh, thank God, another extended dance sequence. Why is he wearing a Power Ranger suit?
Because it's the 90s.
That can't be your answer for everything wrong with this movie, Jillian.
Well, 90s, they wore very colorful clothing. And, like, clashing patterns and stuff.
And it's still going.
I mean, it's gonna go for a while.
I just want it to be over.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 5 minutes left or 6 minutes left, and most of the end is gonna be this dancing.
Okay, are we sure this guy isn't his love interest? Because they did some very intimate things just now. I'm not another rhyme. The words of a guy who's all about commitment. Oh, right in front of the girl he's supposedly...
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I didn't know this movie was going to be so violent. No, Vanilla Ice. I do not like it like that. I don't like it like that at all. Do you promise? That was the quickest the end I've ever seen. Now there's Naomi Campbell. Yeah, so that was Cool as Ice. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, you know.
Oh, God, this is very early 90s, but I like to think that it's emblematic of the 80s desperately trying to die. It's very reminiscent of, I want to say Xanadu, but, without ELO's awesome songs in it. Instead, it's Vanilla Ice's songs.
I mean, honestly, weirdly, this kind of makes me want to watch a good, romance now. Watch, Dirty Dancing or something, you know?
Actually, you know what I am planning to watch after this, later on tonight? I'm planning to watch for the first time 10 Things I Hate About You, because I've heard good things.
Yeah, I've watched that. It's been a while, but I've seen it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, God. We're just going to let the credits play over, because...
you're still watching the credits? I closed out. I was done. I'm done.
No, I'm sticking with this. I watched the credits because I need to look at the people who I must shame for being in this movie. Best Boy Grip, Jeffrey C. Mygat. Shame. Property Master, Cherry Paul. Shame. Key Makeup Artist, Minty Hall. Shame. Script Supervisor, Jesse H. Long. Shame.
I mean, these people are just looking to make money, though. I mean, I don't think we should blame any of these
Horse Wrangler,
people.
Sharon Mendaris. No shame, because poor horse had to stunt
whoever was in charge of the fish, though, shame.
Oh, yeah. So, what have we learnt, Jillian, from this movie? What life lessons can we take with us, aside from proper fish care?
Don't look for a man that is like Vanilla Ice in this film, or Nick in this film.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I mean, this does feel a little bit like the PSHE, physical health videos got shown when I was in school about, good relationships and bad relationships. Don't let your boyfriend introduce you to drugs. That. Don't let your boyfriend take you on his motorcycle to the desert,
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice's graffiti clothing by Baba Creations Posse. Big time shame. All the shame. Ring the bells, parade you down the street naked. Shame. Oh, and it ends with another life lesson. Be cool, stay in school. And school is spelt wrong.
Oh, is that what it says at the end?
Yep.
Lovely.
Oh, just end. Come on, you're almost there. But this movie does. Oh, thank God, it's over. So, that was Cool as Ice. I'm sorry. Again, I know I've already said that, but I am sorry. I promise, Jillian, the next movie we watch won't be nearly as creepy, though it will be equally as bad.
I mean, I could say I'm looking forward to it, but...
that would be a lie.
that would be a lie.
Oh, well, I hope you capers at home had a much better time. But on that note, I think we're going to end the show. Thank you very much, Jillian, for joining me today.
Yep.
And if you enjoyed the show, Capers, please tell your friends, shout it from the rooftops. And if you haven't already, go back and listen to some of our other super episodes, like our audio commentary on Birdemic. That was a highlight. And you can listen to the show on iTunes, Podbean, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, or at podcapers.com. If you want to get in touch with us, suggest show topics, or maybe come on the show yourself, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at AP2HYC. Thank you very much to Dan Harris for our logo, the lovely microphone, the red and blue 3D glasses. Those are mine. And thank you for listening. This has been Pod Capers, the official podcast for a place to hang your cape. Drop the mic!